everybody, welcome back to another session of the Hopry. My name is Mark Starr, and today we're going to be taking a look at a beer from Free State Brewery. They are out of Lawrence, Kansas, and to date really they only bottle about 4 of their beers, but they do fill growlers on site. So yesterday I was coming back home from a recent trip, and I wanted to stop through there and see what beers they had available and to get a growler. This one is called their Josiah Miller IPA. It clocks in about 6.3%. And Josiah Miller was an anti-slavery activist. He came from Indiana to Lawrence, Kansas, and he started a newspaper called this Free State newspaper. And anyway, this beer is named after him, and it sounded really good. So I've not had this one. I have heard really good things about it. So let's go ahead and unscrew the top. I'm hoping it's still carbonated. It just sat in my refrigerator overnight, so I'm assuming that it's still good. But let's go ahead and listen. Yep, okay, well there's a nice little release of carbonation. So let's go ahead and get this big daddy in the glass here. I do have my Free State glass that I'll be using for this. Why not? But let me go ahead and get that cap back on there as soon as possible. I just want to make sure I keep that sealed, and I'll go ahead and put it in a couple of my swing top bottles when I'm done here, just to kind of keep those for another couple of days. But anyway, the color on this one, it's actually a very nice looking beer, maybe a touch darker than I'm used to for IPAs. It's got this kind of a dark amber golden honey color. There's a pretty good amount of carbonation still. You can see I've got a little bit of that off-white traditional colored head on there as well. What I like about this though is that it's been filtered really nicely. You're not getting hardly any haze off of here as well. I will tell you that they brew this with Citra hops, which is a fairly new variety of hops, and kind of as the name would suggest, it's known for having a sort of citrus character. So with that said, let's go ahead and smell it and see what we get. Oh man, wow. Wow. This is a lot better smelling than I had expected. I'm going to go out on a limb here, guys, and I'm not exaggerating. To me, this really smells like a cross between Hop Slam and Modus Operandi. It's really got that huge pineapple citric component in there. I do get quite a bit of that dank pine character that I really like from some of the West Coast IPAs. Lots of peach. I'm getting a ton of mango. I mean, my mouth is just watering right now. This literally smells like a cross between Hop Slam and Modus Operandi, which is really, really making me happy. Yeah, wow. I think the nose on this is probably one of the best smelling IPAs I've ever smelled. I'm just floored at how good this smells. Wow. Okay, well, I've said wow 20 times, and I'm hoping that it does the same on my palate, so here goes. Holy Jesus. Yeah. This might be one of the best IPAs I've ever had. The fact that this is not an Imperial IPA is just blowing my mind, because at 6.3%, there is so much flavor in this beer that I just can't even begin to tell you. So a lot of the flavors that come across on the nose, I'm picking those up on the palate immediately. Tons of pineapple, tons of mango, lots of just general grapefruit citrus. I am getting that piney quality underneath all of that. What's really great though is the mouthfeel on this. The bitterness isn't so much that it's just destroying your tongue. It definitely lets you know it's there, but it's very, very nice, very well-rounded. I do get a touch of caramel and breadiness underneath from those malts. Boy, I'll tell you what, this is really delicious. This thing was a bargain. The fact that I'm drinking this beer that contends with Hop Slam, Modus Operandi, Pliny, I mean, this is really up there with those beers. I'm not even kidding you. And I think to fill this growler, I had already had my growler. I think it was $7, $7.29. I'll tell you, that might be the new biggest or best bargain I've ever had in beer. Wow. I am just going to drink the living hell out of this beer. I gotta tell you, I think for just a regular IPA, this might be the best one I've ever had. Really, really floored by this effort. Guys, I think if you can get a hold of this growler, if you live here in the Kansas City area, make a trip out to Lawrence. Get this as soon as possible. I would trade some out, but I don't know how to ship growlers. Maybe it's just as easy as shipping other beer. Wow. I don't know what else to say, except that I really, really enjoyed this. Free State, if you're watching this, please bottle this. This would be a hugely successful beer. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sit here, and I'm going to probably go upstairs and get some of this into smaller bottles so that I can save some of this. But really, really an enjoyable beer. Hope you enjoyed this session. And until next time, my name is Mark Starr. Go to thehopry.com. You can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/thehopry. We'll see you guys next time. Cheers.